Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita, Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer, and after a week's gap, I'm back again with the weeklies. Yes, everybody was complaining that why I could not upload the video last week. As you know, I was involved with my father's illness, and now he's out of danger. Thankfully, thank you all for your prayers. So let's start with this week. Many things are happening, and this week is a very, very crucial week because it's going to be laying foundations to the future transits also, because we are heading to eclipses next month, and these transits are very, very crucial. Sun is going to be changing signs. Venus is going to be changing signs, which already has happened already, like when I'm making this video. So, and Mars is changing signs after 6 months, long transit. I've made the video of the same as well. Saturn is going to be leaving Dhanishta Nakshatra and will be entering Shatabisha Nakshatra this week. So this is also a very important one. And I've already made an elaborate video of the same as well. Please go back and watch these videos on my channel. And if you're not able to find the videos, please click on the live button. You will get all the videos because, I do the live sessions. So that is the reason, and I don't like to, do the editing and all. So that is why in a flow, I speak a lot of things also. So we do have Mercury's ingress in Pisces sign, its sign of debilitation also. So many things which are very important and crucial, which are going to be taking place this week. I'll be sharing my insights on the same. Maybe, separate video on Venus and Rahu conjunction will be aired soon as well. I'll try to do that. And, but yeah, the main thing is that this week we have Sun leaving the Saturn's conjunction and will be transiting through the Pisces sign where Jupiter is waiting for the Sun. So that's a crucial one because, it's said that Jupiter gets combust. Jupiter is, whenever Sun is ingressing in the sign of Jupiter or is conjunct Jupiter. So it burns the significations of Jupiter also. So all these things are definitely going to be happening. And we are going to be heading to Chaitra Navratri next week. So I have to share this with you that, in case you are looking for, some kind of puja, Durga Saptashati part we are going to be arranging. So if you want to book for yourself, please do let us know if at all you are interested. So here we go. So this is from the 22nd of March till the 30th of March that we are arranging for Durga Saptashati part. And this is a very, it's a very powerful one, if you want to really go ahead with this. So it will be giving you some relief also in the hurdles and obstacles that you're facing till now. So this is a very good way to come out of the problems that you are entrapped in from a long time. So for overall success also, this is a good thing to perform. So we are arranging, many priests will be doing this. They're on the roll and they'll be performing the part every day. So if you want to, so you can just drop an email at vlastrology24@gmail.com and my team will align everything for you, and what are the charges, etc. They will also tell you. And also, as you all know, I am going to be part of this virtual conference again, as it was conducted last year. That is Maharishi Parashara conference, and this is a very powerful event because so many astrologers are going to be here and they're going to be sharing their insights on the same. So please book now if you are really looking for taking a part in this. So from now itself, you can, enroll on parashara.com. You can just go and see all the details there. And from November 18th, 2023 is my lecture. So you can book for that. And topic is how to interpret your transits. So it will be an elaborate way of looking at the transits. And by the end of that lecture, I'm sure you'll be at least able to see your own horoscopes, that what exactly does this mean, the transits mean, and how they impact us. All right. So now coming to the week 11 of the year 2023. This is from the 13th to the 19th of March. And we have Venus's ingress in Aries sign, conjunct Rahu till the April 13th, from 12th of March till the 6th of April. Then we have Mars's ingress in Gemini sign from the 13th of March till the 10th of May. And Sun will be ingressing in Pisces sign from the 15th of March till the 14th of April, a very important one. And then Mercury is also going to be getting debilitated in the sign of Pisces, conjunct Sun and Jupiter from the 16th of March till the 31st of March. And lastly, but not the least, that is Saturn's ingress in Shatabisha Nakshatra, which is happening from the 14th of March till the 17th of October. So this is a very, erratic kind of transit, which is happening in the sky because of the planets. After a long stay, they are changing signs. So this is a very important time to actually look for some major changes in your life. If at all you're feeling that there are no changes or very limited changes happening, very slow, or the stagnancy is there. So now is the time for the movement. So please follow these as general predictions. Don't take them on your personal grounds, because it's going to be giving you different impact as per your horoscope. So it might just match, it might not match, because it is going to be definitely in sync with your personal chart, also the transits and the dasha. And also we look at the moon's ingress when we are looking at the weeklies, because how moon is interacting with other planets. So that's very crucial and important also to check, because if you don't see moon's ingress, then you will not be able to understand the transits better. And moon is going to be in the Scorpio sign from the 13th, 14th, and will be aspected by Jupiter over here, and in Sagittarius from the 15th to the 16th, and will be right opposite Mars, because Mars is also going to be in Gemini sign. So that's how it is going to be actually engripped in Mars's clutches again. So that is something which is then Capricorn 17th, 18th, moon is going to be, and is going to be in Kendra from Rahu, Venus, and is going to be, there is no, yes, there is aspect of Mars also in Capricorn, because Capricorn and Sagittarius is going to be aspected by Mars, and Mars is also going to be aspecting Virgo sign. Lastly, 19th, moon will be in Aquarius sign. So that's what, and then next week we have Amavasya, that is full new moon, and then we are moving to the new year, Hindu New Year, Chaitra, Shukla Paksha Pratipada, and then we start with Chaitra Navratri also. So please do book your slot for the puja if you want to get it done, to eradicate all the issues that you're facing. So let me start sharing my predictions and how the week looks like for you all. And this is based on the ascendant, moon, and your dasha. Suppose you are in the dasha of Jupiter, and Jupiter is posited in Libra sign in your natal chart, in your birth chart. So make Libra your first house and see how the planets are interacting with this Jupiter, and where they are transiting, because Libra will also be very, very prominent for you, because that's the dispositor lord of the Jupiter there. All right. So Venus is also very important though, but yes, then that is an elaborate thing. So let me start sharing and show you what exactly is through the pictorial form, my predictions. So moon will be transiting for, let me write, sorry. So for Aries. So for Aries natives, moon is going to be ingressing in your 8th, 9th, 10th, and lastly the 11th house. So when it is in the 8th house to start with, on the 13th and the 14th, you will be feeling a little uneasy related to your health. Maybe, you're taking wrong decisions and you're quite stressed out. So just stay calm. If you really want to make decisions, I think you should not get carried away and overboard unnecessarily. That anxiety might push you to make wrong decisions and wrong choices. And also maybe you're going to be meeting somebody during this time, as far as your it's going to give you some relationship issues also, because as it is, Ketu is in your 7th house. Venus is also going to be looking here. So this is going to tame the energies though of Ketu, and Rahu amplifies the energy. So Venus and Rahu conjunction will in the Aries sign will also be very important as far as your relationship is concerned this week onwards. Sun is going to be changing signs, Mercury is going to be changing signs, and Saturn is also going to be aspecting, and Rahu, who's nakshatra, Saturn is going to be ingressing this week. So a lot of interaction between the planets of Mars, Venus, and Ketu. They become very, very important planets, of at least for a couple of months. So you have to be very cautious about making decisions related to your travels, your journeys. And in case you're thinking of any kind of change at the place of work or any kind of argument that you are getting involved in, you should just keep yourself at a bay, because, it is going to be maybe a foundation to the aggravation of energies later. So especially on the 17th, 18th, make sure that you don't have any verbal argument with anyone. You don't pick up any kind of, kind of fight or anything, which leads to complications later. Any kind of travels, journeys, if you're driving yourself, make sure everything is intact. Mars is going to be in your third house, ingressing in your third house till the 10th of May. So this is going to be giving you a lot of courage and boldness related to your, making decisions regarding your litigation, loans, combating the enemies you're surrounded by, or maybe, people who are just trying to backstab you, backbite you. So these issues will get resolved. You're going to be very, very different. You're going to be very strong and communicative also. You're not going to keep things to yourself. You're going to be very verbal. You're going to be upfront. You're going to actually talk to people in a very, blunt manner, so that, you don't fall prey to your own, hurt. You can say hurtful things because you don't want to get hurt. So that's what Mars in the Gemini sign will be doing to you. But overall, it is a good transit, good week for you. From the 13th to the 20th, it is going to be very, very aggressive kind of an energy, but you will be very charged up to start any new business, any new kind of ideas that you have been waiting for, implementing. Now is the time you will be doing so as well. So everything is looking good in your chart this week. Just to start with, don't get carried away and make impulsive decisions. Also, lastly, on the 19th, 20th, this is not the week till 20th, but 19th, 20th, there is a combination which is happening in your 11th house of moon. So your connectivity with your friend circle will increase. Maybe you're going to go and plan some party or, reunion or some kind of get together. So that is a good thing to do and unwind. All right. Jupiter, being the ruler of your 9th and the 12th lord, is going to be conjunct Sun. So this is good for children to go overseas if they're planning anything from the overseas income. So this is going to enhance that as well. Keep yourself well perfumed whenever you are going out, or maybe, at home also. Just look good, because Venus is in your first house, and tone down your energies, in your head, that you don't want to fall prey to the external forces. All right. Coming to the next sign, that is Taurus. For Taurus natives, this moon is going to be start with in your 7th house, then 8th and 9th, and then lastly the 10th house. So a 7th house transit of moon is going to be giving you some more energy and connectivity and emotional bent of mind towards your partner, towards relationship in totality. You want to connect with your own people. You want to stick to your people. You want to spend more time with your own surroundings. You want to maybe wear some new clothes, go out for dinner. Maybe you're taking your partner out for dinner. But at the same time, partner's health has to be under constant check now, because Mars is in your 2nd house, which is 8th from your 7th house. So, and the 1st house is hemmed between, as you can see, it's hemmed between malefics, that's Rahu and Mars on the either sides of your Lagna. And the Lagnesh is also in Rahu Ketu axis. So you have to definitely be taking good care of your own self, your health, and your partner's health also, and your connectivity with your partner. Maybe, there is some litigation or separation that you have been thinking from a long time, can also happen. But it is going to be a passing phase. Just don't get carried away and make decision which, just hurts you, harms you. mentally, emotionally. So you don't have to get carried away. Give it a pause, take some time, because, Venus after moves ahead of Rahu after the 10, 20, 10, 12 degrees, then things will start subsiding, So that can happen after, say, I'll tell you the date, somewhere around 15th, not 15th, 17th to the 20th, in between that time, you will start feeling a little better. You will start recovering from the loss or, anything that you have been going through. And just be cautious around 15, 16, any which ways you can make wrong decisions. You can be very aggressive, or maybe you're going to be filing some court case, or maybe some chronic disease to your mother also can come up. So take care of all those things. And 17th to the 18th would be the time you might be traveling, you want to unwind, going for some picnic. You're going to be doing things which are going to, give you a lot of enlightenment and energies towards acquiring knowledge. Maybe you want to learn more. You want to do things which actually upgrade you. So that's a very good time, 17th, 18th, you can start writing something, journaling, or maybe, something to do with your writing a book, initiation of anything which involves intellectual pursuits. So you can do that on the 17th, 18th. 19th, 20th is the time when you can have some complications at the place of work. So don't get carried away and make wrong decisions at the place of work in impulse. Lie low. That's not the time, to pick up on someone and, just oppose anybody or be very, very emotionally involved. Oh, no, I did not get that kind of appreciation I was waiting for from the bosses or the seniors, and I'm feeling uneasy. Sun is also going to be joining Jupiter in your 11th house. So this might bring about intellectual people, influential people in your life now to connect with. So anything to do with government, all those things are going to materialize, or maybe, progeny, if you want to go in for childbirth, conception, all that is also possible. Just make sure that, you follow the righteous path. Don't follow the unfair means to make money. Maybe, you want to invest and make money overnight. So all those things you should not be thinking of. It is going to be a loss kind of a situation. So be careful about that. Mercury is also going to be an Avarohi Graha, which is going to be in debility. And it's going to be, from the 16th March to the 31st of March in your 11th house. So you might have some decisions related to you, related to your financials and investments to be made, but take the help of the experts before going into that. But good for student natives, they're going to be involved in some competition exams. Litigation is a big no-no for you, and be cautious about your health also. Maybe you have to visit somebody in the hospital. So take care of all these things and you will also be taken care of. Depend on the divine, keep praying, and also do as I've mentioned in the beginning, if you want to go in for the Durga Shaptashati part, you can book that also. It's a very good ritual that we every year follow. But this year I have offered this service for everybody, though it's a paid service, very nominal fee, because the priest will be doing something and we need all the ingredients also to perform the puja. So for those you have to pay for. So if you want to really, book for that, I think it is a beautiful way of eradicating your obstacles and hurdles that you have been facing. So please go in for that. The information is in the beginning. You will get it, or you can just drop an email at realastrology24@gmail.com, and then you can get the information from my team as well. All right. Coming to the next one, that is Gemini. So for Gemini natives, this moon is going to be transiting through your 6th, 7th, 8th, and finally the last one, it is going to be in the 9th house. So when moon is transiting your 6th house, the focus mainly is to serve others, to work for others. You have that attitude of servitude. So you want to do for others open-heartedly, or maybe you're overworked, you're emotionally stressed, you want to just take some rest. That's like, you're feeling quite burnt out. So you should take a break. So 13th and the 14th, you should actually be giving you some kind of pullback kind of a thing, too much of workload, and then you just start pulling yourself away from that. So follow that routine, organize everything well. Maybe, everything is going haywire and you're not feeling very good about it. So just take it easy, and then things will start falling in place. Don't get carried away, what the others are saying, what others are trying to, push you to do. Or in the competition, what happens, we just try to forget or take a break and forget to take a break, and then we are burnt out. So don't fall prey to that. Keep your head in center, be more calm, then only you will be able to make right kind of choices and decisions. Mars is going to be over your head on the first house, though it's very, very positive, because after 6 months transit of Taurus in the 12th house, you're getting relieved. Geminis are actually getting relieved now, because your 11th lord is going to be in the Lagna. So financially, it is a very beautiful time for you. The growth prospects are going to increase multiple times. Also, Saturn was transiting your 8th house, so you have actually suffered a lot health-wise, also mentally, also in relationship, also beating from every side. So now you are actually getting that luck by your side, though Saturn is in the 8th houses, is also the 8th house ruler. But Saturn is going to be switching from Dhanishta Nakshatra to Rahu's Nakshatra. And Rahu is well positioned, of course, in Mars's sign. So you're going to be actually, now getting the avenues opened. All the doors are going to open one by one. What you want to do, what is it that you have been waiting for? The opportunities that were knocking at your door were not opening. Now they are going to open, and bigger perspective you'll be getting now. So very good time. And moon is going to be in your 7th house on the 15th, 16th. So maybe, conversation with your partner, with the people around you, with your relatives, you will be connecting very well. And maybe some new avenues open because of somebody who is very close to you. So just stay connected with people. Don't be in isolation, because Mars was keeping you in isolation in the 12th house. Now you should be outgoing. You should be just taking everything very, very seriously. Now you should do things, not on the superficial plane, but action-oriented you, because Mars is action energy. And aggression, channel that aggression to do productive things. What happens, we just waste time fighting, arguing, and we'll not get anything out of it. Remember, if you will not channel your energy now, then this Mars is definitely not going to be giving good results later, because it's going to be in debilitation sign. So this is the foundation time. If you will do it, you will definitely be making the financial prospects grow several times. Your relationship questions getting better when Mars is going to be in the Cancer sign in debility. Also, Mars is looking at your 4th house. So maybe, your property related issues which are stuck will get, some relief, or they'll start moving, or you'll buy some property, purchase something as well. 17th, 18th is not the right day to do so. In case you have any pending jobs lying pending, so you should be completing very carefully, because you might in impulse, or maybe in aggression, or too much of energy or pressure, you might just fail doing the tasks assigned to you. So be careful on especially 17th and 18th. It might give you some hustle. So you have to be very calm during this time, especially. And, you will be very emotional, overly emotional during this time, and take care of your health also on the 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th. Though this is not that till the 20th, but yes, 19th, 20th, moon is going to be in your 9th house, and it is going to be connecting with Saturn, Mercury, Sun. Mercury and Sun will though be out of it. So it will be connecting with Saturn. So now you will be thinking about things very seriously, like I want to acquire more knowledge. I want to travel. Some planning is going to materialize now, whatever planning that you have been doing. So plan your journeys well. Take up some writing job, or maybe, serving others, or maybe connecting with your guru, or some, teaching institutions that will help you. You should uplift yourself, connect with a sanstha, or NGOs, or anything where you can help others also. Do that, and it will definitely be a good remedy also for you. Coming to the next sign, that is Cancer. And also Gemini, I would like to tell you that, for remedy's sake, for you especially, because you have a Mars in the 1st house, and, you have Saturn, your Bhagesh in your Bhagya Sthana. So you should actually be going in for the Durga Shaptashati part that is happening from the 22nd till the 30th. Every day this ritual will be performed online. So you can book that. And surely, the hurdles and the obstacles, which you were facing till now, they will start actually getting minimized. So it is a request from my side because I'm arranging this for everybody, and the charges are very minimal, so that, the priests who are using the ingredients and they're giving their time, they should be paid for that at least. But it is a service which people from across the globe can avail. So I request you to book this service and at the earliest, so that, the slots which are very limited, I can just, get them aligned also with the priests. So please, that's a remedy. Durga Shaptashati part, everybody should do. Rahu is transiting your 11th house as it is. Rahu is magnificent, and so is goddess Durga. So she can only tame the energies of Rahu, the negative energies of Rahu. So please book your slot at the earliest. Drop an email at vlastrology24@gmail.com. All right. Coming to the next sign, that is Cancer. So for Cancer natives, this transit of moon is going to be in your 5th, 6th, 7th, and lastly, the 8th house. And when it is transiting your 5th house, it's going to be a very good time to connect with your children. Maybe, you're going to be meeting some people who are very creative, and you'll be planning your investments also during this time. Maybe if you're a student native, you'll be going in for overseas education, because the Lord of the 5th is going to be transiting your 12th house. So this is going to trigger the energies towards overseas income also, or maybe your children are going overseas. So this is a very beautiful time for doing so. And also from the, that's on the 13th, 14th, that you will be quite charged up to do things or fun activities, creativity, some painting, dance, drama, all those activities you can be taking up during this time, and connect with your children or your childhood. So once you connect with your childhood, what happens? You feel so light, you feel so nice, you feel so chirpy and happy, because whenever you think of those memories, you do feel good about, isn't it? Whenever you connect with your childhood friends also, you become a child, isn't it? So just enjoy it. Though moon is in debility, you might be very emotional. So how you can be emotional? When you connect with your past, when you connect with your own people, from the past also, you're connected with from a long time. 15th and the 16th is the time when moon will be ingressing in your 6th house. You will be very, very having a hectic schedule. You'll be aligning everything. What do you have to do? Organizing your meetings, how the upcoming week is going to be, how many meetings you can do, or maybe you'll be working through your diet, and starting initiating any kind of workout plan, hitting the gym, etc. You'll be doing during this time. But you're going to be very, very hard on work. You will be really engrossed in too much of workload, maybe because you're pressed by the colleagues or the office workers, or maybe subordinates and your seniors, from the female counterparts. You're getting a lot of bashing and thrashing also, maybe somebody who is conspiring against you also. So that is something which is going to be when moon is especially on the 15th, 16th. See, Rahu is transiting as it is your 10th house. So this actually brings about a lot of politics, a lot of issues at the place of work. But you are involved more in your work. Your aspirations are increasing, and because of that also you're detaching from your family and not connecting with them. So that is the remedy for you. You should connect with your mother, connect with your family members, take their help, take their advice. Don't isolate yourself much. You're spending too much time working long hours at the place of work, so you have to give some time to your family also. That's a good time that you will be heading to because of doing that. Jupiter is already there in your 9th house. So take the blessings of the gurus, take the blessings of the teachers, meet them. Or maybe somebody who is guru-like, or maybe, your bosses or seniors who are like, who are at that stature, old and, experienced ones. Take their blessings. It's going to be good. Children, connect with children. Teach them. That is also a very positive thing to do. Moon will be ingressing in your 7th house on the 17th and 18th, and this is going to be really good for you as far as connection with your family is concerned, with your in your relationship, or meeting a potential partner also, in case you have been waiting for one. So this is definitely a good time for you. Saturn is going to be ingressing in Rahu's nakshatra, so you have to see where your Rahu is in your natal chart, because Rahu will be now functioning when Saturn is in Rahu's nakshatra. So Saturn is not going to be giving the result of the 8th house alone. it has to give the results of Rahu. So here, if we see Rahu is giving the results of 10th house till the time it's in 10th, and then will be in the 11th house. So for you, Saturn's ingress in the Ashtama Shani in the 8th house is not bad, because Rahu is well positioned in the sky. So it will give you upliftment, also hard work, a lot of hard work, because Saturn is trying to tame the energies of Rahu. So you will be having a not a passive approach. Now you're going to be very, very assertive, and you'll be very optimistic about your working pattern. So now is the time when you should actually be connecting with the people more, where you can involve yourself and upgrade yourself towards better. Like, brush up your skills. You lack those skills, so you should brush up those skills. Maybe you have to work a little harder on yourself as far as your experience and your knowledge is concerned. You really need to, because Jupiter is in your 9th house as well. Mars is ingress in the 12th house is good for you for a couple of reasons, because it is going to be giving you some kind of connections, overseas connections, overseas income, maybe your projects overseas related or MNC related projects coming through. Meeting a potential partner is definitely possible. Jupiter is looking at your 1st house, and Jupiter next month will be transiting your 10th house also, and from there it will be looking at your 2nd and your 6th house. So that's the time when you will be also meeting a potential partner, and it's good if you want to change your job also during that time, though I'll be making an elaborate video of the same as well. So you should also, like I keep repeating this, you should go in for the Durga Saptashati that I'm arranging during the Navratris, Chaitra Navratris. We are heading to on the 22nd till the 30th. Every day there will be Durga Saptashati part in the temple, and many priests are going to be conducting. So if at all you want to book your slot, please drop an email at vlastrology24@gmail.com. Minimal amount. These services are actually, very, very the intention is to serve others, and if at all you're having any complications, hurdles, you feel that nothing is working, so take the blessings of Goddess Durga. So that is something that you should definitely, Cancerians should definitely be doing it, because Rahu is ingressing in the 10th house, and it is actually giving them problems and hurdles at the place of work also. So that upliftment will be done once if you can enroll yourself in that puja. So that is something that I really am offering this service, and I wish everybody gets relief in their sphere. See, we don't say that we can eradicate the whole problem. No, nobody can. Only Lord Brahma can. But at least that faith. That is the faith that I have, and I'm imparting it to my audience, that if you will do this, it definitely will minimize your problems. I'm just trying to help you all. Believe you me, it is just a service that I'm going to be offering you. I'm not here to make money, and it's not a money-making business that I'm going to be doing. Never. All right, coming to the next one, that is Leo. I hope whatever I say from heart reaches your heart. Okay, so for Leo natives, this transit of moon is going to be from the 4th, 5th, 6th, and lastly the 7th house. So when moon is in the 4th house, 13th, 14th, it's a debilitation place. Why is it so that it is a debilitation place? Because fixed signs are rising in the kendras, and also it is about how your connection with your family is, your mother is. So you are a very detached kind of, Leos are very detached kind of people. They are very, very, very emotional, but they don't show it. Secret. It's a secret sign. Okay, so when moon is transiting your fourth house from the 13th to the 14th, so this is going to be bringing about connection with people, your family. You are at home, but still you're very isolated. You're very, very detached from them. So connect with your family. Share your woes, share your cries, share your problems that you're facing. Connect with your family during this time. 13th, 14th, it could be a work from home kind of a day, or maybe you're on leave, or maybe you have traveled across and you're just taking rest, or modifying your place of abode. Maybe you're changing your place, or maybe you're redoing your place, changing the upholstery, tapestry, bringing new furniture. So all that is quite possible. Or maybe there's a leakage and you're fixing it. Quite possible. And then moon will be transiting through your fifth house on the 15th and the 16th. So that is also very positive. 15th and the 16th will give you connection with your children, or maybe, you're going to be meeting a potential partner, romantic partner. You're very romantic, passionate. Mars is also looking at the zone at that time. So this is definitely going to upgrade your, passion towards your partner. And there can be that you are going to be very creative. You're going to be thinking and discussing about speculation, money, stocks, shares, all that, is also on cards. And you will be going in for some hobbies, maybe you're going to be going for a game, of squash, or tennis, or anything which you have not done from a long time, or maybe you're going for a movie. That is also, going to be watching a movie on the theater. So that is also quite possible. 17th, 18th is the time when you will be really working very hard, too much of workload. You can't manage things at times, you feel, and you have to take the help of the people at the place of work. Maybe somebody from the place of work will be coming and helping you, coming to your rescue. So take their help, and organize everything. You have to be the team leader, and you have to make everything work, and you can't do it alone. Remember that. So you have to be the leader who actually uplifts the team and works in a team, in a group. Okay. Look after your health. Follow that strict diet which you're not able to from a long time. So stay focused on your health and diet and regime, fitness regime also. All that you should be doing on the 17th, 18th. Lastly, 19th and the 20th would be the time when you will be, we're heading to a new moon also during this time. But you will be actually, thinking of some changes, now. And you are going to be connecting with your family or your people, who are maybe at the place of work, authorities, and you're going to be meeting those kinds of people who are like-minded also during this day, 19th, 20th. There is a strong probability that, you will get out of a toxic relationship also during this time, because Ketu is looking at your 7th house. And Mars is also in the trine. So air signs have malefic planets. Ketu is in Libra, Mars in Gemini, and Saturn is in the Aquarius sign. So can you see the air signs, all the airy signs have the malefics. Okay, all the malefics are here. So some toxicity you are going through with the outside people. So now you will be coming out of it. Maybe some toxic relationship that you have had in the past, that also is going to be coming to an end, or there is a lot of clarity now what you want to do in this relationship, whether you want to be in this relationship or you don't want to be in this relationship. Mercury and Sun are also going to be transiting from the 15th, 16th March onwards in the 8th house of yours. Jupiter is already there. So you know what is happening. You're not able to perform. You're feeling that that claustrophobic energy is there. Whatever the energies and the efforts you're putting in, you're not getting that kind of results. So this is the best time to acquire knowledge. This is the best time to learn maybe occult sciences or something to do with astrology, Vastu. You should actually just get involved deeply in a subject which you have not been paying attention to. Study it more. You need to upgrade yourself rather than, just doing it superficially. Sun and Mercury will also be joining this Jupiter in the 8th house. Though this will give you some secrets revelation also. Any kind of secrets that you have been, feeling that, there is something about it, there is something hidden, that will also get that clarity. That will come in limelight with Sun coming there. All right. So somebody is asking how to book the Durga Saptashati part. You can just do it, drop an email at vlastrology24@gmail.com with the heading for the Chaitra Navratri. You can write that, or you can just simply say Durga Saptashati part booking. So my team will definitely tell you how you have to go about it, how you have to make the payment. And it is an advance payment that we'll be taking because we have to enroll. And then it will be either on Zoom or WhatsApp. They will guide you through. And who's the priest going to be doing, so a day before the part, you will get all the details, okay, the ritual. So see, you should actually, I'm requesting everyone to do so, not just one sign, two signs here. That Cancer should do or Taurus should be doing. No, I would say that everyone should be doing that part, because enroll yourself. At least it's a virtual thing, and it's a service which, I don't know, somehow, Goddess Durga only wanted me to say it. So I just was sitting today, and I was, just thinking, and this thought just came in, and I said, let me just arrange. Why not? Like the Tarpana service was there, and then this service, so I'm just trying to do it in a very nominal price, so that everybody gets the benefit. And these things really work. Believe you me, only prayers can, in the Kali Yuga, you can just come out of your problems by doing these rituals. So yeah, so this is a good time for you for if you want to come out of the litigation, etc. So you can be doing that as well. During this time, Mars is looking at your 6th house. Don't get involved in any new, any new kind of a litigation or anything like animosity with others. Your friends might just leave you and go. Mars is in the 11th house. So you should stay calm. That's the only thing that Leos should be doing right now. So relationship definitely is going to change. The chemistry and the bonding with people is definitely going to change. Coming to the next sign, that is Virgo. Okay. So for Virgo natives, Moon is going to be transiting your 3rd, 4th, 5th, and lastly, the 6th house. So in the 3rd house, whenever Moon transits, it gives you some, on the 13th and the 14th, Moon is going to be in the 3rd house. So you might just be taking a short journey, maybe a day journey, going in the morning, coming back in the evening or the next day. Or maybe you will be connecting with your own people, maybe with your partner, with your siblings, with your, with your wives or the spouse's father, or people who are, like very important in your life, or very, very close to you. You might just connect with your siblings. It could be that you are just, going out with them, picnic or get together, camping, anything like that can also trigger on the 13th and the 14th. 15th, 16th is the time when you will be home. You want to do things, you want to, maybe you can be very aggressive at the place of work and you want to relax. You have been really working too hard, left, right, and center, from everywhere you have been just pressurized, and now you want to relax. What happens, you get burnt out. The body doesn't allow you. There is always a limit. You have pushed your limits. Now you want to take rest. So it's good if you can just relax, and don't pick up on anyone, just don't get very upset with anybody, and don't feel that, you're going to be, you're the master of everything and you are the best. Don't think like that. You have to compromise. You have to adjust. You have to also be in the relationship equally. There is always a balance that has to be maintained. You have a Jupiter looking at the 1st house, a good thing which is happening. Jupiter is going to be conjoined with Mercury and Sun also soon in this week. So this will trigger all the areas of life now, which are stuck. Financials coming from the overseas, or maybe, some decisions related to your financials, or anything to do with your own self at the place of work, anything which is stuck, anything which needs momentum, that is going to be happening during this week, especially. It is a foundational week for that. 2nd house has a Ketu, and Mars is also in the trine. Saturn is also in the trine to that, in the 6th house. So this trine is giving you too much of energy to acquire things now. You're going to be, thinking of doing things in a very different manner, how you can change the chemistry and bonding with your partner, how you can change the perspective towards your work. You're going to be very charged up in all these areas now. Don't fall prey to the litigations or any kind of loans. It might take little time to repay them. Okay, because Ketu is also looking at Saturn. So this is going to be a little difficult for you to pay off, in the future. So just take it easy. Don't get carried away and take the loan and then you repent later. Moon is going to be in the Capricorn sign, that is 5th house on the 17th and the 18th. Connecting with your children is the best thing to do, or maybe, following your heart, doing things which you like doing, which is like unwinding, getting connected with your partner, your romance, area of romance is going to get enlivened, and, you're going to be, it's going to be alive. You're going to be quite charged up in those areas. Mars is also looking at your 5th house though. So you might be very passionate in your lovemaking. So you are going to be meeting the partner from the past. Could be that, if somebody comes from the past and, just suddenly shocks you. So that is also quite possible. So be prepared for all these energies, because, there are a lot of changes this week which are happening in the sky, and it is going to be bringing about a lot of things which are, going to, change a lot of things in the future. So this is a foundational week for you. All right. And on the 19th and the 20th, that's the time, when you are going to be having some kind of workload, too much of people coming in and meetings, and you're tired and you want to take rest. You should eat right, because you will miss out on eating on time. You should work out also on time. That is something, that fitness regime that you have to be very much into, follow that. Saturn is there in the 6th house. He wants you to be disciplined and connect with the people, at the place of work. Have that servitude attitude. Maybe, go do seva in the Gurudwara, or go to a blind school, go serve a handicap. All these things will help you. Okay. And of course, I have aligned, just lined up for this Durga Shaptashati part. Please, drop an email and check how it is going to be done at vlastrology24@gmail.com. It will also be a very helpful thing for everyone, I'm sure. So just do that. And Venus and Rahu are as it is in your 8th house. So this is going to tone down those energies also, the 8th house, health issues, lower abdominal area. So Durga Ma is the one who is, actually going to tone down the energies of Rahu. If at all you're having any issues till now, obstructions, obstacles, hurdles, lack of success in the endeavors that you're putting in. So all that, is going to be tamed only by Goddess Durga. So touch her feet, because she is the magnanimous one, and Rahu is also magnanimous, and it amplifies the energies. So Durga Ma is the one who tames. Okay. So try doing that. Book that in the initial summary part I've mentioned. So you can drop an email. So coming to the next one, that is Libra. So for Libra natives, Moon is going to be transiting your 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th houses this week. And this is going to be giving you a lot of encouragement this week, how you can make money out of money. Now you're, in that charged up mode, how you can plan everything well. As it is, you have been having Mars in the 8th house from a long time. It has now left your 8th, and it's going to be in your 9th house. A big time relief, big time relief, because Saturn was also transiting your 4th house. Mars was ingressing your 8th house. So you have been facing a lot of hurdles, and, Venus has also transited through your 7th, which is toning down the energies of Rahu and Ketu also. Rahu and Ketu energies can be actually, toned down by Venus. Venus is Shukracharya, medicine. He is the one who will give you that, how you can be more successful, how you can do things which actually uplift you. So you will be feeling those energies now with the positivity, now with Venus is ingress in your 7th house with Rahu. Moon is going to be in your 3rd house on the 15th and the 16th. Plan your short journeys, connect with people whom you have not been, or communicate, or maybe, some email that you have to drop, you have not been able to from a long time, email messages, or any kind of conversation you can just start on this day. So this will be helpful for your relationship question and chemistry and bonding with the other people. And Moon will be ingressing in your Capricorn sign on the 4th house on the 17th and 18th. Connect with your family. Maybe you require, they require attention, or you need to be at home, or you need to do things, maybe redoing your place, shifting out from the place. That is also quite possible. So just plan everything. If at all you are thinking of any education plans, higher studies, you can do that. Mars is also going to be in your 9th house. So you are, as it is, focusing more on these areas now. Subject choosing, or, selecting some, higher study university. So you can be doing that during this week. This is going to be a very the foundation to all these things. And a moon will be ingressing in your fifth house, that is on the 19th and the 20th. And that's the time when your relationship with your partner, with the people you want to connect with more, or friend circle, that is going to be very serious now. You're not going to be like, just a physical leveled, relationship. No, it is going to be going ahead now. You're going to be more serious. You're going to be doing things in such a manner where you are going to be acquiring that, partner's association in a very serious manner. You're not going to be just doing things now superficially. You're going to be getting involved in some serious activities also. Creative energies are going to be very powerful. You're going to be very charged up doing things now in a very meticulous manner, in a disciplined manner. Whatever was, just pulling you back, now you're going to be subject to doing things in a very meticulous manner and a very organized manner, refined manner. So uplift yourself, learn more, educate more, and also, if you are thinking of taking any loans, involving yourself in some litigations, etc., so that also you can be doing after the 15th or 16th of March. That is going to be a good thing for you. You'll be getting the verdict if you have already been involved in any kind of litigation. See, these are all general ones. So for personalized reading, you should make decisions based on the personalized reading. Book a consultation with an astrologer of your choice. Don't make major decisions just based on these videos, please. But definitely day-to-day routine life, these are I claim 60 to 70%, 50 to 60% to 70% accuracy. I claim that. Okay. I will not say that I 80 to 90 or 90 to 100%. No, it is not possible. And we should not be doing. If somebody is claiming that person, you should stay away from 1,000 miles. That person is just talking crap. It is impossible. Nobody can be 100% accurate in astrology. It's not possible. So this is something which is reflected during this week. In case you have to plan your long journeys, you should be doing that also. And take care of your headaches, because Ketu is there. Drive safely and eat right kind of foods. Just don't pick up any kind of arguments also with your father, mother. Okay, take care of your mother's health also this week. Okay, and also, there is a Durga Shaptashati part that we are organizing. Please drop an email and you will get all the details at plastrology24@gmail.com. From the 22nd to the 30th, this ritual is going to take place online. So you can pay a nominal fee and you can just get part of it. You can be a part of it. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Scorpio. Somebody is asking, when am I going to start the classes? I have been thinking of doing it from past 4 years, but it's not happening because there are so many people consulting me. I'm occupied so much in the consultations. I cannot avoid that also, because people are really in pain, and I really want to help them out also, because I'm giving remedies which are helping them and working also. So that is the reason, I'm unable to do what I really want to. This is my passion to teach. So that is why my videos are so long, because I want to impart my knowledge through this media, rather than, just keeping everything to myself. It's not me. So try to learn from the videos, whatever I'm saying in a flow, whatever I've learned in the past. So maybe, it will help you guys also to understand. And please do enroll in Maharishi Parashara conference if you want to really, learn about transits. It's going to be an elaborate 2.5 hours lecture. And I'm going to be picking and choosing charts also online live. I'll take up a chart and I will be doing the transits. I'll superimpose the transits on that horoscope and save the events. So if you really want to go ahead with that, please do book. And there are early bird discounts also. It's in November though, but you should book it before June. Okay, so that you can avail the early bird discounts also. Very good discounts we are giving. Okay, so for Scorpio natives, sorry Scorpio. So for Scorpio natives, this transit of moon is going to be over your first, second, third, and lastly the fourth house. So when moon is transiting your first house, as it is, you are a secretive person. But when moon goes there, what happens? Your emotions are outbursting, you're just too emotional. You feel that nobody is listening to you, nobody is understanding you, you sob kind of a thing. You are going to be in this kind of a phase on the 13th and the 14th. But the best thing that you can do is don't hide your emotions. You have to take it out, or maybe just share it with the people, around you, you're very close to. Okay, you can confide in somebody, so that what happens when you confide in somebody, at least you are going to get light. You're going to be feeling that at least somebody is there and supporting you and helping you out. So when you share things, when you when you pour your emotions out, at least that vent, we all have the blockages, because of this. So when you vent it out, it actually, the complications or the health issues that you're going through, they actually are taken care of. Too many aspects are taken care of when you vent it out. So you must be expressive. And during this time, you should not compare your problem with others, your own losses with others. Oh, they are increasing, they are doing well, I'm not. They are flourishing, I'm not. So that jealousy, that comparison, all that can happen, on the 13th and the 14th. You will feel low, but then you will gear up. You will understand yourself. Okay, no, I have to work on myself. I have to do things where I can uplift myself also, rather than, just comparing and thinking that, I'm not getting that kind of support from others. So you have to be independent. Okay, 15th to the 16th is the day when are the days when you will be focused more on your family values, working on your financials, budget, and maybe you're eating something from the outside. You go out and eat those chaat papdi, etc. So you're going to be having all those foods which actually are maybe some street foods you want to enjoy. Okay, so I'm going to a restaurant, a big restaurant, and enjoying the meal. That is also quite possible. But with your family, maybe there's a delegate that you are going to be entertaining, and you're going to be out. Eat properly, because Ketu is in your 12th house, so you should take care of your health also. 17th to the 18th is the day when are the days when you will be traveling, you'll be working very hard, or maybe you are going to be having some lecture, some presentation to present in front of your managers or your directors, etc. So be more refined. Maybe you're missing out on some details, so be more refined and get into the depth of it. There is something which you're missing out, so just pay more attention to that, and you will be able to do it better. And in case you're having complications with your siblings, or siblings are having any problems, so that also might just be surfacing now. Take care of your siblings' health. Maybe you have to take them to the hospital, or they are going away from you somewhere for overseas education. That is also possible. Okay. Lastly, on the 19th and the 20th, moon is going to be in your 4th house, change of place, change of job. Maybe, you're going to be redoing your place, decorating your place, renovating. All that is also possible on the 19th and the 20th. So Mercury and Sun are also going to be leaving your 4th house, will be transiting your 5th house. So that's the time you will be doing things related to your creativity, investments. Sudden growth might just come up. You might just have good ideas, wherein you can use them and grow or change the line of action. That is also quite possible. Progeny on cards, childbirth, or some kind of education plans, overseas journeys, overseas education is also quite likely. Don't fall prey to the comparison. As I said, don't fall prey to the competition that might just give you some setback. So don't compare, and don't go overboard in your things that you have been planning from a long time to do. And what happens, we lose our mind, we lose our temper often. Your 7th house is afflicted because it's hemmed between two malefics, Rahu and Mars. So you have to take care till the at least till the 19th. You have to take care of your partner's health also, and your relationship chemistry and bonding might change now. You might have some litigation, etc., which you have been thinking separating from your partner on cards. So just lie low and make decisions very carefully. Okay, do this Durga Saptashati part that we are organizing from the 22nd to the 30th. Please enroll yourself. Drop an email at vlastrology24@gmail.com to eradicate all the hurdles and the obstacles that you're going through. And Rahu is as it is in your 6th house. Take care of your health. So if you will do this, so it will take care of many negatives in your life. Okay, so just arranging a service. So please, you can enroll yourself quickly. Coming to the next sign, that is Sagittarius. So for Sagittarius natives, this transit of moon, one sec, Sagittarius, spelling mistake. Okay, for Sagittarius. For Sagittarius natives, this moon is going to be transiting your 12th, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd houses this week. And it is going to be bringing about some income from overseas, somebody in the hospital you're visiting, or there are isolating energies that you're actually feeling a lot. You have been in the public, you have been in the limelight. Now you want to take a take a break, take a rest. You don't want to do things now the way you have been doing or carrying out from a long time. See, the whole cycle has come to an end with the moon in the 12th house. It has transited through all the houses and now it has reached the last house. So this is the end of the cycle, and then begins the next cycle again. So whenever there is a culmination energy of because moon will be in the Gandanta also, whenever it's going to be transiting 4, 8, 12 houses. So it's going to be in the Gandanta zone also. So what happens, the emotional bent of mind is now at its peak. And then you are understanding what exactly you have to do to come out of it, So you either come out with the flying colors or you just get consumed by this energy. So it's all up to you. You don't have to lose your temper. You don't have to lose your cool. You don't have to lose your patience. Have faith. Have faith. And maybe, you will be going in for some retreat, nirvana. You want to just stay calm, work on yourself, or maybe, you're going to be working on a presentation or some work, overloaded with work, office work. So you're just isolated forcibly. You want to be with people, but you're not able to. So this is what is moon in the 12th house energy. Any planet going to the 12th house isolates you from that particular, signification of the planet. If Jupiter is there, you're just, thinking of doing things which, you can study in isolation. You're with the books all the time. Could be that. So here, or maybe you're involved in the charitable institutes too much, or hospitals, maybe you're a doctor yourself, so you're having a lot of workload. So all these energies are going to be there to start with, and then will be the moon in the 1st house. Now the cycle has begun again. So that is on the 15th, 16th when the cycle begins. And then now is the time. Now is the time that you want to just do things for others. You want to work on yourself, how you can improvise on your speech, how you can improvise on your looks, how you can enhance and upgrade your knowledge. Don't be too aggressive. Maybe your partner is very aggressive and you're not able to cope up with that. So that is that kind of an energy on the 15th and the 16th. So be more compassionate, understand others well, and then you will be off your, negative energies yourself also. So when you understand others, things actually go positive also. And you are going to be connecting with people emotionally also, compassionately also during this time. Maybe you'll be going in for some haircut, hairdo, or looks, change. You're going to be buying some new clothes and wearing them. So that is also possible on the 15th, 16th. 17th, 18th is the time when you might just be eating out and, outside food, or maybe you're having cold food. So you should warm the food and eat, and take care of your stomach region also, your feet region, stomach region. You can have pains during this time. So take care of all that. And financially, you're going to be working through a lot, or maybe there is a lot of tension and, pressure from all the sides on the 17th and the 18th. So you have to be very cautious about making decisions related to your financials, investments, all that you have to plan really well. Moon will be lastly in your 19th and 20th. Moon will be lastly in your 3rd house. Journeys on cards, some bold decisions you're going to be making, blunt decisions. You're going to be making blunt statements. You're going to be very upfront on this day. So this is something which might give you a lot of clarity about your chemistry and bonding with others also. So you have to plan everything really well as to how you can convey what you're going through to others. So this will bring about all those situations also for you when moon is going to be here. And Saturn is as it is waiting here. Mercury and Sun are going to be transiting your fourth house, the Kendra houses. So that is also very positive for, growth prospects, because Sun is the ruler of your ninth house, the Bhagesh in the Kendra. So definitely some changes are anticipated during this time. And it's the eighth position from your ninth house. So this might bring about changes now. Some clarity you will get about your future, what you want to do actually. Okay. And financially, of course, you're going to be planning everything well, meticulously, working at the place of work, organized way of working. So all that is also on cards. Any plans for sending your children overseas is also on cards. Maybe, you're going to be connecting with your children and you'll be listening to them. You'll be forming some kind of arrangements. You'll be arranging for them to pick and choose their, planning their future ahead, what exactly is to be done, about what subjects they have to take, what kind of university they have to enroll. All those things also you're going to be doing. And don't get carried away with the, with the aggression. That aggression should be productive. Channelize your aggression towards energies, towards things that actually are productive, and you're going to be getting something out of it. See, there is some passive aggression also, and there is some active aggression. So that aggression, you should be putting in uplifting yourself rather than just pulling yourself down. Mars is in your seventh house. So don't pick arguments with anybody around you, unnecessary, and waste your energy. Save your energy, converse your energy. As it is, in the trine, you have a Ketu also. Ketu is looking at your seventh house. There's a strong chance of a break in agreement, break in partnership, and break in relationship also. Ketu and Mars combination is going to be happening here. And with your friend circle also, you have to be very cautious. You will get definitely very serious about your approach towards relationship is definitely going to get very serious. Also, Rahu and Venus combination is happening in your ninth house. So you should actually be working through your, education, your creativity, creative energies. You should just get involved in some music, dance, drama. You should be doing all that as well during this week, starting from this week, actually. Okay, get the Durga Shaptashati part, enroll for that. I'm doing it from getting it done from by priests, on the 22nd. It starts until the 30th is going to happen. So enroll yourself. It's a service that I'm offering, paid service, very nominal fee. You should just try and getting enrolled for that. It is good for coming out of the obstacles and hurdles that you have been facing from a long time. Chaitra Navratri is a very pious 9 nights of the goddess. So you should actually make the best use of. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Capricorn. So for Capricorn natives, one sec. Capricorn. So for Capricorn natives, this moon is going to be in your 11th, 12th, first, and lastly, the second house. Very good time to connect with the people now. The chemistry and the bonding with people is going to change. You are going to modify the relationships now, and you're very calm, very composed, and you really want to work through the relationships in a very serious manner. You do have secret relationships, secret friends, who are maybe friends are very secretive, and you might just come across somebody who is very much concerned about you and you don't know. So you should actually be very cautious and very alert. You should always be on a lookout. Maybe somebody you're missing out on. So all that, on the 13th and the 14th, you should be focused on. 15th to the 16th, the whole cycle is coming to an end. Just, I always say in the 12th house, when moon is ingressing, it has already transited through all the houses, Now the cycle is coming to an end when moon is going to be in the 12th house of yours. So this is the time when you will be feeling the energies very strongly as to what all happened, what I should be doing, what is it that will give me good, future. So how I can modify and change from my past, from my mistakes, and learn from that. And that is the time when you will be doing so. You'll be contemplating, you'll be introspecting. So take a break. Whenever moon is in the 12th house, just look back. What all happened? Whenever you have a Sagittarius moon, so you should just take a pause. Okay, no, I have to modify myself towards better. How I can change towards better. What are all mistakes I've made? All those things will be coming and crossing from your head. And this is also a very good time for connecting with the foreigners, overseas journeys, in case you want to acquire knowledge from overseas institutions, universities, grants, etc. So this is a good time. Okay. Moon will be ingressing in your first house. Now the cycle starts again of the 27 days. So moon will be in the first house on the 15th and the 16th. Now your approach towards life will start with a different cycle, different meaning, different way to look at things now. Every month you go through that. Every month when moon is in Capricorn sign, you will feel that, after every 27 to 30 days time, between this time, it ranges between this time. Now you will feel that, you want to do something now, that initiative. So that zeal, that, to do things, that energy is actually multiplied. So you will be looking at things very, compassionately. You'll be maybe working on yourself. You'll be very emotional also at the same time. And being a practical sign, earthy sign of Capricorn, ruled by Saturn. So now you're going to be very, very emotionally practical. Okay, now I want the results. So I have to channelize my energies towards so-and-so region. And you'll be able to get the results also. Okay. So this is up to you, how you make the, when moon is in the 12th house, how you understand yourself, how you change your perspective, how you change the thought process. That is dependent on moon in the 12th house. It's a very important ingress, very important transit. So make the best use of. And then lastly, moon will be in your second house, 19th to the 20th. You will be now working through your financials because you have already contemplated on so many things. Now you want to implement them, action oriented you. Okay, now I want to get the results. So maybe, you're taking loans and, you're pumping in money in your business, or maybe, you're changing your savings, way of savings. So now you're thinking about financials. Take the help of your family members. They will guide you through. Mercury and Sun are also going to be joining Jupiter in the third house. Jupiter is a Saumya Graha. He's not that kind of a Graha who is very, aggressive. Sun and Mercury joining, they will be giving you aggression towards travels, towards investments, towards understanding others and communicating with others in a very refined manner. Connecting with the authorities, that is also quite possible. Venus and Rahu as it is are in your Kendra. So you are actually getting that big time saving relief and grace by Venus in the Kendra, because you were having only Rahu and Ketu till now. When Venus is going to be here, it is definitely going to be the time to break free from the bandhan or the, the claustrophobic that you have been facing. You have been waiting for some chance, where you can do it. I want to do this. I want to do something about myself, about my relationship with people. So you are actually working through with this Venus ingress here. You're going to be understanding your relationship and bonding and chemistry with your mother, with the people around you also. Okay, so that support is going to be magnified. So get the Durga Saptashati part done. I've mentioned in the initial summary part also what it means, how you can come out of the obstacles and hurdles you have been facing till now with Rahu Ketu axis active in your Kendra. You have been putting effort, you're not getting the results for sure. You have lost interest at the place of work. So that, energy only by Goddess Durga, we can tone down. I'm not saying it will be completely eradicated. Maybe it gets completely eradicated. You never know. It's after all Goddess Durga. She can do anything. Okay. So let's take her blessings. I'm organizing this Durga Saptashati part online by the priest who will be doing it from the 22nd all through till the 30th, 9 nights. Though it will be done during the day or night, depending on your time zones. Maybe 2-3 priests are going to be in that who'll be doing it. So you can just book that slot for yourself and get that relief. Okay. So drop an email at vlastrology24@gmail.com. I've mentioned all the details in the beginning also, or in the description box also I will mention. Coming to the next sign, that is Aquarius. So let's talk about Aquarius. We're waiting from a long time. Aquarius and Pisces have to wait a long, long time. All right, for Aquarius natives, this moon is going to be ingressing your 10th, 11th, 12th, and 1st houses this week. See, whenever moon is ingressing in a particular zone, you become very emotional about it, for sure. That's what this moon energy is, okay? So what is happening? You're very emotional this day about your feelings towards your work, your job, or maybe somebody has said something to you and you're very hurt, that's hurtful for you. You feel that, I'm putting so much of effort, but it's not being paid off. I'm doing so many things, but it's not getting paid off. All those things you're going to be going through, all those emotions you're going to be going through during this 13th and the 14th. But don't worry, you have to, be very cautiously venting out your emotions also. Maybe, somebody you think that you rely on, you trust, maybe, that person only backstabs you, say something, add something and then mixes and, mince the words and speaks something to the other authorities or the other people. And then you had it. So just be cautious about these things, these energies, because Saturn is on the 1st house. So you have to be cautiously playing on this, maybe at the place of work, you can have people who are just, not listening to you, not understanding you, or maybe, you're not getting that kind of job, that kind of right kind of job that you have been waiting for, because in the Kendra, there is nothing but Saturn. Okay, because Mercury and Sun will also be leaving the zone, will be transiting your 2nd house. So you have to be very cautiously playing with your emotions, with your mind. You have to be very, you have to tone down to tame those energies. Ketu is also looking at your 1st house after all. So this is going to be giving you a lot of changes, in your head. You are thinking too many things, what to do, what not to do. There are so many things which are coming my way, so many options, so many avenues are opening, but you're not able to get any working. So with Venus's ingress in the Rahu Ketu axis will actually help you, because Venus is the yoga karagraha. So it's going to tone those energies down. It's going to tame the Ketu energies down, because it's in Ketu's nakshatra to start with. So this is going to be a very positive time for you for multiple things. This week is the foundational week for communicating with people, the right kind of people. You will get the results now. You will start getting the results you have been waiting for. Upliftment at the place of work, change of job, maybe with your friends or the circle that you move around in, they might just be supportive of you. Or some energies towards, investments, you have been planning from a long time. Mercury and Sun are going to be in your 2nd house. So they are going to be connecting with the 11th Lord and the 2nd Lord after all. So it is going to be bringing about a lot of changes. And maybe you're going to be changing the way to work, how you can make money out of money. So all that is going to work now. Maybe some partnership business on cards, or maybe somebody who is going to be coming and helping you out, for the investments, sudden gains, sudden losses also. So you might just be getting in touch with those kinds of people, the experts who will guide you through where you should be channelizing your money and financials. So 15th, 16th is the time when you will be getting in touch with those kinds of people, influential people, or meeting some politicians or people who are actually guiding you through, who will guide you through in the areas where you need that experts. 17th, 18th, foreign income on cards, traveling, some kind of journeys, or maybe visiting hospital, looking up somebody who's admitted, or something to do with your education. Overseas education is also quite possible. 19th, 20th is the time when you'll be very emotional, yet very practical in your way of working. How you can, maybe the avenues which you have been waiting for might open, your way of thinking might open. You might just come across people who are going to be uplifting you. You're working seriously now. So 19th, 20th are the good dates for you. All right. And of course, Mars is in your fifth house, transiting after 6 months in your fifth house. So you will, the aggression, the energies are going to come down. Your mother has been very aggressive during all this while. 6 months, she has been very aggressive. Now she will come down in her aggression. The temper might just be a little better. But you must understand, from the fourth house, Mars is ingressing the fifth house, which is the house of speech for your mom. So she might get a little bitter over there. But bitter, and her speech might get a little sour. So you have to be a little extra careful, because Ketu is also looking. So maybe your mother falls ill also. She might just suffer in her health-wise. She can have some issues. Children might become very aggressive. Your children need attention. You should sit and talk to them calmly. And you should just guide them through as to how they can work. Maybe they're losing their jobs if they are in working. So if they are in a job, so you have to help them. Okay, maybe they are not getting that kind of support from the outsiders. So you as a parent, be that support. Okay, so just going for that Durga Shaptashati part that we are going to be doing online. You can book for yourself a slot from 22nd to the 30th. We are going to be arranging that online. So with a nominal fee, you can just book your slot and take the darshana of Goddess Durga. And all the details my team will send across. We'll get in touch with you all. Okay. Coming to the last sign, that is Pisces. So for Pisces natives, this transit of moon is going to be in your 9th, 10th, 11th, and lastly the 12th house. So weeklies are based on moon's ingress in the different signs. So when it is in the debilitation sign of Scorpio to start with on the 13th and the 14th, you might just have many thoughts coming into your head, why I'm here, what am I doing, how to grow, why I'm not growing. All those things might just, make you very restless. So the best thing to do is to meditate and calm yourself down, and let the thoughts flow. Okay. When you struggle, you don't want the thoughts, then they come even more. They are amplified. So the best thing to do is, okay, let them come in, just start reading the thoughts. Okay, this is the thought that I got. Okay, this also. Okay, this also. Let them come. So once you are, just looking at each and every thought, you yourself will feel that they are reducing. The thoughts will just start reducing. The best way to do it is that you start writing those thoughts. Once you write those thoughts, keep writing them down, whatever thought is in your head, then just strike the negative thoughts. This remedy I used to give from, ages, I used to give, say 20 years, 30 years back. And now it has become a very common thing. But, ages, this was the remedy that I used to do for myself also. And until unless I try myself, I don't impart that remedy, until unless it works for me. So when, you are writing each and every thought that you're getting, especially when moon is in your 8th and the 9th houses, especially on the 13th and the 14th, just see how you can strike out. When you're striking out also, it should be that you're as if you're striking them out from your head, the thought that was there in your head. So it will be just not possible initially. It might just take some time to come out of that thought. It might take time to completely eradicate that thought coming into your head. But definitely this is the inception point, the starting point of that thought, to be killed or, waver off from your head. Start. There has to be an inception point. There has to be a starting point, isn't it? So if you will do that, you will start feeling that now you're feeling better. Gradually you will gain that strength. You will gain that energy yourself, that no, I don't need to fight it out. It's not there any longer. Anything negative will not sustain. Remember, if you will give food, to that, feed that thought, it will amplify, of course. Okay. So just start writing and striking out the negatives and double the impact of the positive thoughts that you're getting. You will be getting positive thoughts also. Oh, I wish I was a multimillionaire. Oh, I wish I had the best of the health. I was pink of health, I was. So all those thoughts, you should be thinking and amplifying. working on that. Okay, Moon will be transiting your 10th house on the 15th and the 16th. Beautiful transit for you, because in the Kendra you have Jupiter and Mars is also looking here, which is the friendly graha. So it will amplify your energies at the place of work towards positive projects that you are working on, will actually be getting that success. And also it will give you that inclination to finish the tasks faster. You'll be very emotionally involved also with somebody at the place of work. Maybe your seniors, your bosses, your co-workers, they are very emotional. Somebody's birthday party you're celebrating, all that is also quite likely. And with the Moon's ingress, opposite Mars will give you some aggressive energies also. So you have to understand what passive aggression or active aggression do you have. So if it is the aggression that you can channelize it towards working, completing your task, perfect aggression. Aggression energy, Mars is that. To fight, that energy is also Mars. But to argue unnecessarily, which leads nowhere, it's a waste of time. It's not productive. So don't do it. Think about it. Getting involved in an argument, just pause. Take a pause before getting involved into it. You get very, very, uncontrollable anger that we all get, at times. So that is something which we have to, work on. Okay, that will be there in bouts. Many people, might be losing their temper and cool. But with Mars's aspect, it might amplify those energies. So how you can, just work on that? I've just given you the remedy. Start writing, working on your thoughts. And then, that will calm you down. When you are getting that anger, start writing, vent it out, speak to somebody that you're getting it, so how you can just, come out of it. Okay, vent out. So the best friend is journaling. Do that. 17th, 18th is the time when you'll be connecting with your friends, with your partner, in your relationship. You might just get somebody in your life. A relationship might trigger, and maybe you're going to be making some investments. Future planning is being made. Also, Mercury and Sun are going to be ingressing in your first house. So definitely very positive for investment purpose. You're going to be getting that kind of relief wherever, you're having in the areas where you have been beaten up. Health-wise also, this is a good time. You'll be getting that Dhanvantri, that medicine, the right kind of medication now. Expenditures, have been massive, humongous. Now you're going to be getting out of that as well. So the, expenditures are going to cut down. And Rahu and Venus as it is are going to be in your second house. So it will amplify the avenues to make money also. Connection with your family might increase. Don't take wrong means to make money. Shorter route to make money also. Okay. But Ketu is there after all in your 8th house. If you have been having health issues, now Venus is going to help you because Venus is Dhanvantri, medicine. So now you will get the right kind of medication with Venus. See, Venus is the secret planet. It's a secret. It's women. Women hold the baby in the womb. They hide it in the womb. That is Venus. And Venus is also women. Women, if somebody is looking at them from behind, also they know somebody is looking at them, staring at them. So that is why Venus. Venetian, if Venus is strong, you will get to know if these kinds of things very easily. Okay, you can make out, okay, somebody is looking at me, with that eye. Somebody is staring at me. Somebody is, looking at me in a very dirty manner. So all that is Venus. So when Venus is there with Rahu, these energies will amplify. You will become more secretive. You will become more involved in money making, perfumes and, dressing up, luxuries of life. All that is Rahu and Venus combination. Okay. So have more curd. That's the best thing. I've arranged for Durga Saptashati, as I said. So please, everybody, I request you to book your slots now because there are very limited slots, limited priests who will be doing, because during this time, it's very difficult to arrange for the priests also. I've done so. And, if you want to, because I'm doing it for me, my family also. So I wanted this extended family of mine also to take the make the best use of this time. So from 22nd till the 30th, this Durga Saptashati part is being organized online. with a very nominal fee. Please, you can just get in touch with my team and they will guide you through as to how you can book the slot and how the meeting would be, how you can see. For a while, you can just, maybe if you want to hear the whole thing, you can hear the whole thing. If you don't, then you can just come take Darshana and then you can go. And it will help you eradicate all the miseries and problems that we all are going through, for sure. Okay, so take care and have a great week ahead. It's the 11th week after all, so it's about emotions and emotions. So take care and have a great transits ahead. Om Tat Sat.